You accepting
You ain't
it.
got no choice.
And so we sit up and attack each other, we'll fight each other, shoot each other. Then we see some other people from the same nation refuse to do it. We act surprised. We act, what's this?
And like you
What's
said,
going on?
saying you refuse to accept it, but you ain't got no choice but to accept
Yeah.
it. Now, what you do is you get emotional over it.
Yeah.
And keep getting emotional for what? Keep
Yolanda-
stressing yourself out for what? We
Yolanda
don't know,
says
but
she's not.
But the
She's
yeah,
not begging for white America to see her as equal. And that's what we're doing. That's what we're doing. When I see it, I understand their perspective. Because come across, let me be the police, and I come across some white motherfuckers acting up, are you getting it? You getting it. You getting it. You know what I'm saying? And I'm going to make sure I give it to you. Pause. 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 But I'm going to make sure that when I go upside your head, it's going to be brutal. And it's for the same reasons why they go upside our head with the brutality.
But are you going upside the head out of anger, frustration, or are you going upside the head because you're racist?
No.
And I don't mean to put that
No,
question
no,
like
no,
that,
no, no, that's fine. No,
you said go upside the head. Why?
I'm going upside their head for the mere fact that I can. And so when they act out,
So it had nothing to do with what the two.
well, I wouldn't do some
Yeah.
black people. That's just like if I was a cop, I ran across some black people. That same situation right there, would it have played out the same? But I definitely would have been like, whoa, let me figure out what's going on here. You know what I'm saying? And a white woman out there screaming, he said that's my house. He said that. And I'm saying, well, hold on, we got two different stories here. You know what I'm saying? Let me figure it out. And then I'd be like, man, what y'all doing in here, dog? Now, what's really going on, man? Ma'am, stay out there. Ma'am, stay out there. What's really going on in here? I know that y'all ain't break up into this woman's house like this and took this woman's clothes. This shit gotta be make-believe. That would be my approach. This shit gotta be make-believe. You really telling me that y'all came up in here in this woman's house?
It's make believe.
Put her boyfriend.
Hey, hold on now. Come on now. I can't believe some of this now. Come on now. Some of this.
This gotta be make
This
believe.
gotta be make-believe. You telling me that y'all came up in this woman's house, put on her boyfriend clothes, made y'all something to eat, petting her cat, and she saying y'all don't belong here. I wouldn't have believed it myself. I wouldn't have believed it myself. There had to be
for
make
people that
believe.
just came here, we're discussing the young lady by the name of Sinead Porter in Raleigh, North Carolina. Two white men broke into her house. Y'all see us just laughing, but what Leland said was funny as hell. But basically, two white men came into the home. The police officers made the lady wait outside as they're discussing why they're in her home. Now, we just trying to turn the tables. It was a black man by the name of Kazim in the same neighborhood in his underwear and was aggressively pulled out by Raleigh, North Carolina police officers, and it was his home. So we're just giving two scenarios like LB said. There's got to be make-believe if he rocking with the burglars, and I feel like that's what the white cops did. They was rocking with the burglars. So, and then they sat on the couch, and then the police officer said, he said, what's this apartment number? And then the burglar looked at the other man and said, what's this apartment number?
Hey,
Right there,
dog.
they should have been escorted out the home.
Hey,
They had to, right?
turn around.
Dog, I'm telling you.
Both of y'all turn around.
They
right
probably
now.
couldn't believe it, man. They couldn't believe it. It seems unreal.
Came in the house. Hey, I really want to. I wish I had the hat on like the old boy had on there. He had the hat cocked.
Oh yeah, he had the hat cocked. Yeah. They're like,
so,
come on.
So that's the conversation right now. We got a lot to talk about. I feel like we touched on that enough.
He said privilege. The weed, definitely.
Y'all ready to jump topics? We got
Yeah.
topics anyway. All right, second topic of the day, y'all. Lil Bootsy. No, I'm sorry. Second topic of the day. This young man by the name of Lil Durk, a Chicago rapper, is known for violence in his rap. Came from a violent community. Came from a violent hood, and that's just in his nature. So what happened was he was recently seen with Lil Baby in a Lamborghini buying jewelry. and
You gotta show the picture. You can't show the picture.
I had all of that.
Okay.
Bro, that's my fault. I
Okay,
had
the
all of that
picture's
shit.
funny as shit.
Yeah, the picture is. But actually,
Yeah.
So basically, he became the laughing, the meme of the week, so to speak, and we wanted to touch on that. And I think I'm gonna go first just because I experienced this recently. I'm not gonna call out the hood I was in, the neighborhood I was in, but I was supposed to be getting some brakes done or some shit done in my truck, and I felt very uncomfortable in that neighborhood. And it's just because of where I come from. That's like I don't belong down there.
Right.
And here I am in this big truck with tinted windows, and I'm in this bad neighborhood, and I felt like it was a bad neighborhood, and I was a little worried. So, and I think that stems from just my past and my friends' past and people I deal with on a day-to-day basis. I feel like, and again, me and LB always talk about this, and I know LB angle is about to be different than mine because it always is. He won't accept mental illness, but I'm telling you, what we witnessed with Lil Durk was PTSD at its finest. He literally, his friend just got murdered only 2 months ago, and here he is out with the top off, people around him recording him. At any moment, this man could be shot. What happened to Lil Durk's homeboy? What's his name? King Von.
Yeah.
King Von just was expecting to be in a fight. Minutes later, he was shot. And if you really think about it, when Quando Rondo turned that corner, he didn't know that he was going to get punched in the face by King Von.
Right.
So all I'm saying is, I actually felt why Lil Durk looked that way, and I understood.
But that's PTSD to me.
What is?
I'm gonna let you. When you think that you can come up and punch somebody in their fucking face because you seen people punching people as a kid and you get murdered. You know what I'm saying? That because, and so that's PTSD. That you think that he thought
Just
that he was
violence.
going to be able to get this off.
I don't know how he thought he was gonna get that off.
Yeah, he just thought he was going to be able to get that off. That's PTSD. Somebody being afraid of robbery and possible harm to themselves, that's normal. That's normal. When you start acting like danger isn't normal and you don't flinch, that's PTSD.
No, it's not. No, that's not. PTSD is post-traumatic stress disorder. And it's actually the opposite of what you're saying. A person that is able to be normal in those certain environments, they don't have it. The person that is, like, for example, a man sleeping, a military man that was sleeping. Hell, I can speak for myself. Every day I have nightmares of being murdered, if I'm being honest with you, or being drugged out by the police. But that's PTSD.
That's normal stuff.
No, that's not. That's not normal.
Huh?
That's not normal.
Man, there's no man, regardless of race, creed, or color, don't think that they'll live past a certain age. Now, if a motherfucker think that they'll die from in a car crash instead of gang violence, now that may be a difference, but other motherfucking men think that something's going to happen to them, especially when they're young and they're out hot riding and they're out getting drunk and they're drinking and driving, and they be like, man, all the shit that I was doing, motherfucker out on the country road, fresh off a 24-pack of Bud Light, doing skid shit on the non-gravel road in a truck.
PTSD.
They think that they think that.
I can see how it can go both ways because
you do got some savages out here that live by that code.
It's
You
like
do.
when you know how you just
He said it's
that
really
person
not
that
normal.
came
It's not
home from
normal,
the
buddy. I
military,
agree. It's not normal.
Come home from the military and
To be scared?
hey, you get that
No,
flashback.
it's not normal to just adapt to being savage. Being savage.
Scared? The man was scared.
No, but,
So he
but
was scared of danger.
He was scared because of his
Yeah,
past.
because he's out here talking about killing people, homeboys, smoking on somebody, pause, you know what I'm saying? Smoking on this. Yeah, you should be afraid because you drawing the attention to yourself. You sitting up telling people, wait until I catch you, boy. I'm stalking, I'm walking, and now you're in, of course.
Now you looking like a deer.
Yeah.
I ain't calling it PTSD.
All right, I want to read off.
I'm just
Yolanda
gonna
saying some
call
dope
it
shit.
scared.
So
He was
Yolanda
just scared.
Yeah,
Period.
Yolanda said some dope shit, so I want to get it off too. And shout out to Stella. I told her about her podcast. She came in here. She checking us out. We appreciate you. Make sure you like and share and subscribe to our YouTube page. But what Yolanda said people with PTSD have intense, disturbing thoughts and feelings related to their experiences that last long after traumatic event has ended. And that's what I'm saying. Like, I felt like he's been shot at before, so I don't want to get shot at no more. Anytime it becomes normal, you're a part of the savagery, I don't necessarily call that PTSD. I call that crazy motherfucker.
Well, hold on. Okay, so we all these millions and millions of black men that's running around, and they watch the gang violence, and they see the gang violence, and they see what happens to us, and they see us murdering each other, and they see that that there's no represents, and that we getting killed at 15, 16, 17, 8. Where did the PTSD kick in on that?
That's what I'm saying. I was just gonna say that, man. Look,
the PTSD don't kick in on that.
People, we always say our people is mental, so you can.
I think all people are mental.
They PTSD.
But
you're not.
What do you mean all people?
No, I was about to say. I didn't mean all people.
No, I mean
all races have their own post-traumatic stress disorder.
Of course.
And I'm gonna tell you like this, because this is one of my homegirls, and I know she don't even peep the show, so I'm gonna say it. Like, she told me stories of how she had to sleep with men for money for her mom, right? And I'll never forget it. And I have to say this because it's my dog. LV would make fun. She's a whore. What do you want her? And then he didn't know her story. Like, he'd be like, she's a hoe, right? And I'm like, well, she has some shit she been through. I knew because me and her had those conversations. You know what I mean? But a woman that had to sleep with men for her mom to be able to smoke crack, she's gonna always be that way.
Well,
that's the definition of PTSD. She don't. Not PTSD. I take that back. Not PTSD.
She should be afraid of a dick at this point. That's just being honest. If she went through all of that, and she went through all that at a young age, and all that traumatizing, and all that stuff that she went through, a dick should be the last thing she want to see right now.
That's not true.
You know what I'm saying? That's the last thing you want to see right now is a unit that was used to victimize you.
A unit?
Pause. Not to talk about male units. You know what I'm saying? But
Shaquilla Franklin in the house.
Look,
what's up, goddess?
Shouts out.
Look,
Shouts
man,
out.
Appreciate you coming in.
I feel like all right,
Dweeb said no, it's the opposite.
So this is what Shaquilla just said, and this is
go ahead.
All right.
Anyone from or living in the hood probably has PTSD. Living in a war zone is not normal. We
agree.
just become conditioned by it. She all the way right. That's how I feel.
agree.
That's why I say this could go either way. Either you got PTSD and you could be just scared as shit, or you might be that person that used to be in the military that as soon as you hear a trigger word, you outside with an AK in front of the house.
Stella said maybe she's scared of it, but is fighting it to try to be normal.
I know. Hold on. Go ahead. I just want, buddy, right quick. I know that we're talking about a woman being abused. I'm not making fun of that, or even begin to make fun of that. What I'm trying to say is that why is it the same thing that traumas us that we run to? And so if we are the soldiers in the war zone. We the soldiers. But we the one that's in our community tearing it up, but won't go to no one else's community. Soon as an individual cross 72nd, is take your hat off, put your gun away.
PTSD, because these people that condition you that you better not come over here tearing up nothing.
Hanging
like you said, dragging you. You're going straight to jail if you even try to bring that behavior out this way.
Okay.
You know what happens. You just see
it. But we
locked up a million times.
And I agree with you, but we can adapt to that post-traumatic drama. And so when it comes to that, and
Janice said sexual
Caroline
trauma.
Just said it comes in many forms. Go ahead.
And Janice just said sexual trauma can actually cause a woman to be more promiscuous, and that's what I was saying.
Right.
That's what, like I'm telling you, like when
it don't make sense.
It don't make sense.
That's why, because it ain't normal.
But when she did that, or when she broke down her story, because I felt the same way. Technically, that you said, but when she told me her story, it made sense, and I felt sorry. I actually understood, and I became more understanding to who she is as a person and why she behaves in that manner that she behaves. And all I'm saying is, like, a lot of people don't notice about me, but y'all should. If y'all watch the show enough, y'all should notice about me. I literally love the human brain. Like, I love the way people think. I try to figure it out. I'm not the fucking sharpest tool in the shed, but I just love the way humans think. Especially this man. That's why most motherfuckers the arguments me and this man had, me and him shouldn't even be friends. But I noticed this man is ill. I know this man is ill. I love this man because I know he ill.
Right.
But he won't admit it to himself, but that's fine. Where we at? We got one more topic too. Y'all should
should we jump to it? We can jump to it.
All right.
So hold on, time out.
Okay.
Because this kind of go hand in hand with the PTSD, the woman. So that just like that. I know y'all seen the video with the white woman attacking the black woman, and she was showing strength, resilience.
Man, I wish I
right?
could show
And
it.
everybody, you ain't see that? Man, the white woman.
Okay.
In the chat.
Yeah, y'all talking about the but y'all got to keep in mind that's a healthcare worker, and she's working at a elderly facility.
yeah.
So that's what them old people
but here go the thing though. Everybody that commented on that video don't respect her strength and her courage not to react to this woman who was disrespecting everybody else. I'd have knocked that bitch out. I'd have put that bitch under. I'd have broke her ankles.
If you don't think
slammed her on her head.
woman whooped that lady ass before, if you don't think that woman beat her, look, when the camera's on, at this point she's just trying to show her supervisors, look what this motherfucker's doing to me.
Right.
But they be like, well, why she got a knot on the side of her head? Because I pushed the bitch on the ground. She spit in my face.
Man,
so you don't respect the resiliency.
No, I know it's not real resilience. I know it's fake.
Now why you say that that's fake for the camera?
She did that shit for the camera, bro. She be beating that woman ass.
Because if she come lumped up, then they be like, man, we seen it on camera why you lumped her up now. You know what I'm saying? Now, if you did that on camera.
With her phone.
Right.
I'm saying every now and then, man, and like
Brandy said, and like, come on, Brandy, no, she working in healthcare. She said, let that camera stop.
Right.
All I'm saying was that lady was trying to get full.
So y'all don't have that resilience?
I will beat the shit out of
a 90-year-old woman.
Listen,
a 90-year-old woman.
I would restrain her. I would restrain her with a little arm twist or something.
I'd have to trip her down or something, man. She was gonna get something.
Come on, Miss Mary, you bugging a little bit now.
He said, come on, Miss Mary.
Come on, Miss Mary. Come on, Miss Mary. Don't do that old shit right there.
You capping right now.
I'm just trying to be 100. I'd be like, come on, Miss Mary. Don't do that shit, man. Come on, man.
She just kept looking at the camera like
you lucky this motherfucker.
Look, y'all trying to tell on your ass.
Miss Mary got the tipping, boy.
We got another topic we got to jump to because this is also stemmed to. We was trying to segue into the Lil Bootsy situation from Lil Durk. So we were speaking on Lil Durk. I definitely feel like he has PTSD. And now we want to talk about Lil Bootsy.
She said Miss Mary.
Hey, man, that shit was funny. You said that shit. But so we're going to jump to the Lil Bootsy topic. Lil Bootsy came on Vlad and said he don't plan on testifying against the two men that shot him. He don't snitch. That's basically what he said. And I'm tired of talking about PTSD and nobody hearing me, but to me, it's not PTSD. PTSD with Lil Bootsy. I think Lil Bootsy is really a fucking killer, and he can handle it himself. Kind of like what you said, TV. So, but me personally, would I snitch if a man shot my mans and I knew about it?
First of all, let's just go here. That's not snitching. We didn't went too far with this snitching. Yeah. Snitching is us three sitting down here, conspire to do a crime, and once the thing go down, everybody get in trouble. One nigga decides to back out and tell on the rest of everybody else. It's something he was involved in. Yeah. Snitching is not. I'm an old lady. I look out my window. I see two niggas out there. This nigga done shot this nigga right in front of my house. and I say, no, I'm not going to snitch. That's not snitching. Somebody shoot you,
Say he violated
that's
the
not
code, he
snitching if you
contribute
tell on
to.
it. You know what I'm
He
saying?
risks
Now,
himself.
if you go by the code like Boosie do, which I'm pretty sure
He
they
definitely
take
go
care
by
of
the
all their
code.
shit by themselves. They don't even, and that comes from, I'm not even going to let you get away with going to jail with this shit.
That's
You feel me?
exactly what that is.
Period.
That's exactly
So-
what it is.
Well, I would have to be torn. You know what I'm saying? Because
Would you snitch?
I'm not a street dude
So okay,
at all. You know what I'm
sound
saying?
like Pharrell when you say that.
I'm not a street dude at all. But at the same time, I don't want to do the police work for them. You know what I'm saying? Y'all job is to figure this crime out.
Even if it's you,
It's
that got
not.
shot?
Like I said, I'm not a street dude, so I'd have different codes. Motherfuckers shoot me, I'm running, I'm pointing. That nigga right there shot me. That nigga shot me right there, and I want him arrested. That nigga right there. I'm telling you. But I'm not a street dude.
Oh, man.
I'm a civilian. I ain't got no car. I ain't gotta live by them codes. I'm a civilian. I ain't no street nigga. And so if a motherfucker shoot me and I can point them out, I'm pointing them the fuck out.
In the lineup.
Listen, you ain't gotta hide my face. This man right here, that's the man who shot me. And matter of fact, I got his first name and his last name and his birthday, and I tell you what the motive was. I'm a civilian. I ain't no street nigga, and so I don't have to go by none of that. I don't got to live by
I
none
want
of
you to
that.
bring down.
Man.
I want you to bring down the strictest.
I want everything.
I want you
Shit.
to throw everything
I'm
in
just
the
a
kitchen
normal.
sink at the
I'm just a normal man.
Hey, man.
A normal man. You violate me, I'm going to the law. I tell my old lady, you hit me. If you hit me, you going to jail. I'm calling the police. You going to jail for domestic today. You put your hands on me, I ain't even gonna wrestle with you. I ain't doing too much tongue wrestling either. You put your hands on me,
Hey,
you going down.
my baby mama and her homegirl.
Oh, shit, you going down.
And get that off. Hey, look, straight cuffed.
Oh man,
He went straight downtown, no pass.
Shit, it's either somebody got to go, and it ain't. And I'm not going to be the victim.
They took that.
I'm not going to be the victim and getting my hands put on me, and also trying to play. No.
Janice says she thinks snitching, the snitching rule is detrimental. To a certain point, yeah. I'll say this like TV said. If I'm a hustler and I'm like, to me, snitching is like drug transactions and that type of activity.
Yeah. You
That's
just spelled
snitching to
it for me.
But as far as in, like, if my homeboy got popped, I'm telling who did it. I'm like Leland said, I'm telling him where he at. That's just reality of it. So he said you can't spell domestic.
He said, "Can you?" She said, "He said, can you spell domestic?"
Who said that?
I don't know, but you just spelled it for me. So in case I couldn't, I can now. Thank you, Heather. I appreciate the love. I appreciate the love.
Low jabs tonight. What was that about? Anyway, while we got everybody here, shout out to all our top fans. By the way, I want to explain to everybody how the top fan works. The top fan works off of the acronym, what you do for us. When you share, when you like, and when you comment. The top fan goes off of that. The top fan switches all the time. We have no control over who's our top fan. I just want to put that out there so nobody don't think we're making people top fans. Top fans is actually given by how much you fuck with us. I don't know how the fuck Brandy ain't top fan. I don't get it. But
She lost the spot, man.
on,
We
man.
got new top fan, Ebony Shalom. Ebony.
while we got y'all here, we need y'all to like, subscribe, and share. Please go to our YouTube, because we don't plan on being on Facebook forever. It was just supposed to be a platform for us to go to YouTube, and I feel like our YouTube is kind of moving kind of slow. We need to step that up, man. Y'all fuck with us. We're going to be going live from YouTube, and I feel like it'll be better because then you can scroll through your Facebook while you're on YouTube watching us. I'm kind of like talking about the girl putting her hands on you. It was a joke. Oh
no,
Yeah, but nobody-
Heather, I wasn't. You know what I'm saying? Come on now. I wouldn't care about nothing about that.
Yeah.
You know, people didn't say. Motherfucker probably right. I probably couldn't spell it. I don't know.
we a little.
It depend on what you doing. What?
We need some.
Okay.
Anybody got something in the chat that y'all would like for us to talk
What
about?
I want to talk about.
We ran through these topics today. Technically, we don't even normally do 3. We did 3 and knocked about 30 minutes. Anybody? We got 27 more minutes. Anybody want to chop something up with us?
I know it's some topics
Well,
out there y'all want to talk about.
She said we need to name the videos on YouTube.
Name them.
Yeah, you gotta put the thumbnail on there. You gotta put the thumbnail on there.
Yeah.
Well, oh man, the Gorilla Glue girl. Come
we gotta
on,
discuss
yo.
We got this.
Come on, yo. The woman, man, she put Gorilla. I don't know if she ran out of jail or she didn't have no more jail.
You didn't see that shit?
I didn't know exactly what happened. No, this is a black woman.
I don't care about
And
Chelsea.
so
She was like
I don't know. And so she sits up and she glues her hair down with Gorilla Glue into a big ass ponytail, slick to the back.
Look.
Motherfucker was slick too. Motherfucker was nice.
Man, so she slicked her hair like you know how women use that edge control and that
crazy.
and her. Then she said, "Listen, everybody keep talking about how beautiful my hair look. My hair been like this for a fucking month." And I keep watching it. It won't. No, I gotta show you the video, man.
I mean, I'm trying to figure out though. Glue.
Gorilla Glue.
Gorilla Glue. I don't know nothing about perms and I don't know nothing about hair, but I know that I ain't putting no glue in
I
my
thought
motherfucking head.
You had to be damn near retarded to do that. To be honest with you,
I ain't putting no glue
I
in
didn't
my
believe
head.
it. I still don't believe it. I think that she
You
was.
think that's for clout?
Man,
That's PTSD because she's been so concerned. Black women been conditioned.
In the face.
Look, the black woman has been trained to hate her hair, and so she would go through any extent.
She's suing for what?
Yeah,
Putting Gorilla Glue
because
on
they
her?
don't have in there. This is true, and they said she might actually get paid.
Can't
They said that they don't have in
purchase
there
it, glue it.
because in the instructions it doesn't say put in here. You can't put it in your hair.
Man, let's talk about, since we've been on PTSD and weird shit this whole time.
30-second video.
Let's
Go ahead,
talk
man.
about the black woman that's been conditioned to hate her hair. She'll perm it, she'll blow it out, she'll color it, she'll
What she
dye
supposed
it.
to do?
Wear it natural, like
White
the most
women do
high
that?
intended. I don't give a fuck about what no white women do. And the white women that do that, most of the time they want to try to, cause they don't like their shit. They don't like that stringy
So say
shit.
women, not black women.
No, cause I'm talking about black women. You say white women. I'm not worried about a white woman. You say white woman. I'm not worried about a white woman.
But I don't feel like I feel that way.
How when they go put a blonde fucking wig on? You gotta think something.
There we go.
How can you put a blonde fucking wig on your head? The cover up.
We shouldn't have gave him the narrator.
Instead of covering
He was
up
doing so
and
good.
covering up the natural beauty, a motherfucker tell you. Who told you your hair? I want to know who told you your hair was nappy.
I'm still trying to figure that out. We know
Who said
that job.
your hair was nappy?
That corporation told him.
Oh, Brandy said we should discuss the YouTuber because I really want to get off that anyway.
What?
Well,
YouTuber that killed- that got
but
killed.
this
You see
the
that?
thing. So you would jump topics but you'll you'll talk about black people, but then as soon as some white come on, you'll go,
talking about black
why would I say white? Why would it just white women? Because I don't know nothing about no white women. I don't know why you want to perm.
I said white women
Or
just like
17
black women.
foil.
No, white women wear wigs. White women wear extensions. White women get their hair colored. White women get their hair straightened. That's all I'm saying.
But they doing something else. So that's just like when a white woman got cornrows, the first thing someone say is, why this woman got cornrows in her hair? So she's not exempt from it. And so when she gets the 36 tin foil and she got that brown, blonde, blue with the bob, motherfuckers know what time it is. You ain't have to be around that many white women to know that when you see the blonde and brown bob, You know what time she on.
Yolanda said some deep shit.
You know what time
Yolanda
she
said,
on.
my mom said, and this is true. Yolanda said,
she been in the hood a couple
Oh man, you know when you see that brown and blonde
Yolanda said,
motherfucking
my
Bob.
mom said my hair was nappy, and I could agree with Yolanda. A lot
And who
of
told her that?
Yeah, right, exactly.
Who originally told a
She
woman
said that.
that's wearing her hair naturally?
It was our moms and
That's
grandmas that put
nappy.
that thing down on the
Right, and who told them that?
well, what about my daughter?
They would put lye in their hair.
So what are you? All right, I'm glad you
Some
brought
shit
this up.
that'll fry their hair
Let's have
off.
the conversation about black women and their hair. So my daughter is 11 years old, and I keep trying to explain to her she needs to be able to put her hair in a ponytail.
Brandy, I'm not
style it
saying
herself.
I know.
I don't want to get my daughter hair once.
I'm asking you. Tell me.
Done for $60. That's a lot of money.
I'm
for a
asking
child
you.
that don't do nothing. I can see if you in an event or you get your hair done for occasions. You don't get your hair done just because you're sitting around the fucking house. And I told my daughter like this: you need to learn how to put your hair in a ponytail. She don't even know how to do that. But as far as it being nappy, I love the way fucking natural hair looks. But I'll tell you what I do hate. I hate silky tracks. I hate a motherfucker that'll put silky hair.
So you don't like weave?
Only weave I like is braids, bro. And I'm being like micro braids, box braids, stuff like that. But when they try to do that like little silky shit and knowing damn well their hair don't even match with the edges, I don't like that shit. I would rather you keep it natural or braided. My personal opinion. Natural or braided.
You don't like weave?
I don't like what kind of you don't mind
Do any of the who in the audience now hold on, she said men go from afro dreads to brush cuts. Yes they do. But what if I came in here Friday to do the show and my hair's dyed blonde? The first thing you're gonna ask me is, dog, what time you on? What the fuck you doing? What time you on? Yo, you bugging. You know what I'm saying? What the fuck you doing?
Definitely gonna tear you up.
Yeah, you're gonna be like, man, what the fuck? This nigga got a blonde, this nigga got a blonde fucking afro. Black woman is beautiful.
Kevin there talking about black women. See that man, look, see that's a dude move. That was just a dude. We're just having a conversation.
Yeah, we
man.
just talking. We not saying we know black women is beautiful. Now I don't know. No, you know. Now if you
Brandy
don't,
said we've been putting fake beards and lace fronts on Brandy. I ain't gonna lie.
I question that
I used to
too.
go to RB. RB used to.
You might need one too, yo.
Hell no. I would never let my listen. I never let my beard get any type of paint, but it did paint my motherfucking hairline. Nigga, I felt like a stud when you painted my hairline on that Chris. Man, you ain't never done.
You might need one,
you got
yo.
a perfect hairline. That's why.
No.
Motherfucker, when you lose that front top, when you lose that top, you'll see how you
Hey,
feel.
man, I'm hanging on to mine. Man, my
Keep
shit.
hats on, man.
Man, my shit
TV
going
can
out.
take his hat off.
My
He got a
shit-
perfect lineup. Perfect line. I don't, man. My shit is gone.
That's that shea butter that nigga be putting on his joint.
That's that sea moss.
Yeah, man. We need to talk duty. We need to talk duty into getting the lace front beard, man.
I need to cut it out.
Dog, your shit looking kind of crunchy.
What?
You need that joint taped.
I need it like that.
Hold on, that's what Kevin said. I got my guy Dawei, he said nothing worse than a nigga 100 years old with jet black hair. This shit look tacky. LeBron was looking.
Oh man, LeBron was crazy. I know a couple of motherfuckers. My homeboy, man.
Jalen Rose, you can tell.
My homeboy got a motherfucker. He be on here.
I want to discuss
My
that.
homeboy be on here. What? Which one?
The YouTuber.
Yeah,
That getting shot? That got shot?
YouTuber that got murdered. Well, not murdered. He was. You know how they be doing those pranks. We watched come over here where they be doing those pranks to where they run up like you want to fade and they act like they want to fight. So I guess he ran up on somebody with a butter knife saying something about some butter, and the nigga had a gun on him, and a legal firearm, and popped him.
pop dog shit out of him.
And they saying that that's why YouTubers should stop playing. First off, this is what I hate about the YouTubers. They only do those pranks in the hood. It's called pranks in the hood for a reason, and they taking advantage of how angry motherfuckers in the hood.
Yeah, think it ain't gonna go.
Okay, so you thinking? So you saying that they doing race appropriation on niggas?
Yes,
and then they taking that anger that we have,
exactly,
and then trying to play pranks on
usually
it.
they can get the craziest reaction
Yeah, like, you wanna fade, bro?
Sometimes
you actually just going all the way.
Sometimes I think that should be scripted.
What about this though? Imagine going into a white community saying, "You want a fade, bro?" You think they're gonna know what that means?
Yeah, we talked about that last week. Do we?
What?
Yeah, but I don't think that they react like that though. They don't react like we do. Not as quick. You feel me?
And
Like, a
so
little bit
what
more
happened?
consistent.
Well,
Said he pranked black people.
I don't know. I
He
shit.
was.
Yeah,
He
well,
was.
well, this is what I want them to do. Go to areas, white areas, and turn your music up, and see if you get murdered. Because you had individuals that is only playing music. White motherfucker shoot them. White motherfucker had a dodge and say, "Can you turn that down?" Niggas say no. Pow, pow, pow.
That ain't what happened because I know the story. I watched.
There's several of them.
I watched the documentary on it.
Which
And
one?
The white man in Florida that shot a black kid.
In front of the, not a kid, a man, but
Well, he was
still
like
young,
19,
yeah.
yeah.
In front of the store.
So what happened was the white man was already angry. Him and his wife was arguing. They was already beefing in the car. I watched the documentary on the shit.
Mm.
Then he said, "I wish these niggas would turn down their music."
Rendell, I just seen that. Go
What?
ahead.
What?
He talking about the medical center shit. I just seen
Oh,
it
yeah.
before the show. I didn't get a
It was
chance. I didn't get a chance to look at it.
It was a mass shooting today.
I heard about it.
I didn't get a chance to look
I ain't
at
getting
it.
the details though.
Let me look it up. Ain't nobody.
Where was it at?
In Minnesota. Was it Minnesota? In Minnesota. It was
Yeah, it was in
Minnesota, like
Minnesota.
a Red Cross or some shit like
Yeah, I
that.
didn't get a chance to look at it.
Oh, she said, "What do y'all think about Kodak Black?"
Helping the kids. Some people were upset saying he didn't help kids back home. Well, Kodak Black, man, you know what I'm saying? I look at him. Everything he doing is for a reason. The nigga paid for his freedom, and he's just fulfilling his commitment.
You know, he got 30 more. He got another case he's fighting in another city that had nothing to do with him being pardoned. That he's facing 30 years.
Is that right?
A rape case.
Yeah, so that make him look good. You know what I'm saying? And shit, you know this
He
nigga
trying to
sitting
get
up.
some cool points.
Yeah. Paid for the college tuition for some federal agent kids that got murdered during a search warrant in where was they doing the search warrant at, Brandy?
His PR told him to do that.
Right.
I
That
did it.
ain't
Hey,
gonna
listen,
happen.
you give me out of a 10-year, 13-year sentence. Look, and then you sitting up talking about that I done took some pussy off somebody. Yeah, I'm gonna do that too. Even though I know I didn't take the pussy off the woman. You know what I'm saying? But whatever it take to
All right, Stella.
make my light
I'm
right.
gonna read off what Stella said. She said, "White people will never understand privilege because they never seen anything other than privilege," and that's the truth. It's called blind privilege. It's called, what's the term where motherfuckers is privileged to the point where they can't see? It's called blind privilege, ain't it? If I'm not mistaken, blind privilege.
No, hold on. Who's Stella?
Stella said that.
Stella. Can you clarify this for me? Stella White?
Yep.
Okay. Stella, now what white people are you talking about? Because I see some white people on the corner of every highway and byway
Right.
begging
I was just about to say
for money,
Dang.
flooding cities with I can't work, give me a dollar sign. So I want to know what white people. Hold on, I want to
Being real.
know. I want to know what white people exactly that only experience privilege.
So last year,
All right.
remember when the one black dude, his mom was chasing him out the house, he had the knife, he was mental, police pulled up, shot him?
Yep.
Well, that same week,
That's Chicago, right? Chicago,
It
16
might have
shots.
been.
He got
Yeah,
shot 16 times.
Well, that same week, the same thing happened to a white man.
Mm-hmm.
So the media didn't say nothing about it.
She said,
Black Lives
not
Matter jumped
not
all over
white
on the
people.
black dude stuff. So I think that a lot of this privilege that we do talk about,
work people.
a lot of
she
people
said
don't
white-
see it because they don't get privilege. Every white person don't
I see
get
these
privilege, and
I see them.
But what I'm saying is this here.
Is she saying white people or white people? What is she?
No.
That look like she said. She said she's
saying
not
it in
saying.
a funny way.
Yeah.
White people.
She said they're white people that stormed the Capitol. Now, those white people that stormed the Capitol encountered other white people and got treated as such. You know what I'm saying? And so I just
media
don't.
gonna show you what they
This
wanna show.
narrative of that
Don't
white
push it.
people just see, man, I be seeing the low levelist white motherfuckers in and out this motherfucker. I will go across 16th Street and say, I wouldn't want to live here. I cross 16th and Locust, and I go,
Yeah, down the trailer park.
yeah. I'd be like, what's this?
Hold on, me too, bro. You can you see that trailer park, you like, okay.
Who is these people?
I'm scared now.
Let's get the fuck out of here.
I'm looking like little.
I take my chances right up over
Like
across the
little duck right
bridge.
there.
I take my chances over the bridge.
Yeah.
These motherfuckers gotta, not even count. You go across 24th Street right down there by the power line, and you go down, and then you got the gas station right there, and you got this shit right there, and you.
It's just like them two stories that you put up earlier. You think them got on social media and going viral for no reason?
He said,
like,
but-
there's always an agenda to put that out there for us, so they can emotionally
Right.
so it can tug on our emotions.
I don't understand why. I don't understand how these
All
individuals.
white people don't get white.
No.
Period.
Okay.
I know some white drug addicts. I know some white whores.
Make sure you keep your mouth.
Vicious whores.
All right.
That is involved in any and everything imaginable. Nothing privileged, nothing, no credit score, no type of car, no type of home, no nothing. Just a low level white individual. A bunch of them. But you don't want to talk about that.
I definitely don't.
But you talk about how niggas is crazy, niggas is wild, you scared of niggas in neighborhoods. What? Come on, man, you can't do that, bro.
I'm a nigga.
You can't do, huh?
I'm a nigga.
Okay.
I can speak on my.
So then big them up. Why?
I do big
The
'em
same
up
way
all
you
the
big
time.
up, the same way you
I
big up
picked after
everybody.
You shut that down.
Hold on. No, I didn't, sir.
I
No, I
picked up
didn't.
Spice
No, I
like
didn't,
shut
sir. No, I didn't, sir. What I said is that I understand where other individual thinks that he's a coon. I personally
But listen,
don't think that
when
he's
you
a coon.
I just feel like when you, I don't mind the fact that you're speaking on these people, but I'm worried about the wording. The wording, bro.
But you're not worried about the wording about your own people.
Because-
Worry about that first.
I don't say nothing bad about my people.
What are you talking
I'm
about?
saying, I don't
When you
say
run around
these
talking about we
low-level-
crazy,
But listen,
when you run around talking about we crazy, we ratchet. Hold on, we crazy.
White,
Hold on,
like you don't have to do
hold
like
on.
it's gonna,
When you
we
sit up,
talking about
and
white privilege.
I
we
understand
talking
that, but
about.
I don't wanna
and
get deleted.
But you'll call black people ratchet, ghetto shit. This niggas is crazy, niggas is that,
Dog,
and then
dog,
as soon as somebody
dog,
say
I
something,
don't even know what
that's
happened.
true.
I don't even know what just happened.
Because
I'm
you
to
sitting there
protect the
trying to
words that you're
deflect.
using.
I don't need no
Let me tell you
protection.
why, because
What
I
are you
don't want to
talking
get us
about?
blocked.
You're not
bro.
going to get blocked. What are you talking about? We're not going to get blocked. We would have been blocked.
All this effort,
We would have
and
been
hard work
blocked.
We doing.
We would have
and all
been
these-
blocked.
All these people
Hold
here.
on, we would have been blocked.
But I'm telling
and
you,
so the
they
only
won,
since
Leland, they won.
since
I'm
the
gonna tell
beginning,
we gotta watch
and you
out.
only worried about somebody saying white people, but
It's
you
how
sit up and
said
mentioning
it.
black people
It's how you
all
said
the
it. It's
time.
how you're saying it. I talk about black people, white people. It's how you're
So
saying
just because I said that white people,
it's how you're
I just
saying
wanted to know
it. No,
what
you do
white
this.
people
You
were
do this. Let me
privileged.
tell you what you do. You do this.
That's what I want to
really-
know.
I don't
I
know.
call myself low level. I say low level niggas. Have I not?
I don't know.
Yeah. Well, go back and watch the show. You say you watch every show. Go back and watch
I
the
do. I
show.
critique every
And so when I say all I wanted to know, which is how we got on this topic,
yeah.
is what white privilege when I see white people that's not privileged at all.
No, I just think that how you say it, it makes it sound like we're being racist and you're just speaking what you feel. So that's what I'm saying. And all I'm worried about is what people got to realize about me. I literally care about the show. Like I want to keep the show running.
Thank you, Lil Yonder. Thank you,
LP
Lil
the
Yonder.
Great, we
Thank
might
you,
have two
Yo-Yo.
different perspectives. My job is to keep us up and running.
Right.
So when I feel like you're getting a little too vulgar, I try to say that's my job.
What was vulgar? Because I asked what white people are privileged?
This how you say it, man. You sound so. I don't want to say it.
But you can't sound
All
so
I'm gonna say
racist
is
when
this,
you say
man. I'm gonna
nigga
say this.
all
I'm gonna say
day
this right
and talk
here.
about niggas all day long.
Who?
You.
I just bigged up how I just
What you
talked
talking about?
about
You
how
just
white
on here
cops
talking
treated
about-
two different people.
Yeah,
What's the
you-
difference?
My thing is this here. It's funny that we would call it white privilege because white people treat other white people good.
Yeah.
And we don't act the same towards each other, so
Right.
therefore now we got to be white privilege because we want white people to treat us a certain type of way. I don't know how to look at it no more, man. I grew up with that type of thinking. Now that I'm opening my mind to this whole racism, just like that word right there, that can be some BS, but that goes into a whole.
I'll give you an example. So my uncle, shout out to my Uncle Roosevelt. My Uncle Roosevelt said to me, and I'm going to say this to you, specifically to you.
Okay.
He said, my uncle said, we got to be careful
Thanks,
with how
Rendell.
we approach conversations and topics, because if the wrong person watch this that want to sign us or want to do something big with the smartest dumb people, they might see something that they feel could ruin the show.
Once again,
Like
fake white daddy shit. What are you talking about? Because if it's some black people that see us talking and say, well, I want to give them brothers a chance, what we saying won't be no problem. I'm not worried about no invisible white daddy coming along to save me. I'm not. I'm just telling you the truth. I'm not worried about no invisible white daddy that's going to come along
this business,
and save
be careful,
somebody.
but the problem is
Come on.
when I try to conduct
Come on.
shit, it becomes I only care about a certain. No,
'Cause that's who you trying to defend.
Like I was mad. All right, so
You trying to defend them.
I'm trying to defend.
You sitting up saying, don't
I
say
am a
this,
human
don't
first.
say that. Don't
I am a human first.
Oh, but you call niggas, and you see them talk about how bad the black neighborhood
What is
is.
wrong with you?
I'm asking you a question.
The fuck is wrong
Because
with
you saying something,
Don't
dog.
put words in
That
my
don't.
mouth.
You just said that you was in a black neighborhood and you was scared.
I was.
Okay,
I've been in
so
white
you can
neighborhoods
say
and
that.
been scared.
I can't. Well, why say that? Well, let's say that now. What neighborhood was that?
The KKK neighborhood.
Which one?
What's that? Humble Park. Don't go there. Why? Because I feel the same way I feel in the black.
Not because the ghost.
No. Humble Park has KKK. What's the difference?
I'm a ghost.
What's the KKK? What's the difference between KKK and me not wanting to be on
Come on, man.
16? You know, I'm like, what's the difference? There's no difference.
Yolanda says she leaving, man. You won't let me say what I got to say, man. You running fans off, yo.
Yep. That's good. Y'all have a good night. Shout out to the smartest dumb people. Check out our YouTube page. Make sure y'all like and subscribe, because LV is great. He gets in this mood.
No, how? Go ahead.
I'm not gonna slander.
Go ahead.
Race. I don't slander my race. You can go ahead and try to say it all you want. If anybody know me, I got a black mom, black dad, black kids, black sisters, black family. I just speak what I feel in my heart. I can't speak and talk like I'm a racist towards white people, because I'm not racist.
I don't think nobody at this table is racist.
I'm saying,
but
speaking on someone's behavior doesn't make you racist.
Well,
it's just stating the obvious.
But
and so,
we got
why?
Breakfast Club in the back of us. We can't have that on.
Oh, okay. I wonder who. Okay. The weed.
Good catch.
That was a great catch.
Good catch.
No. Individuals may think that I'm racist.
Oh, why is this
Me. You turn it off.
Yeah, it's all.
No, you can't.
it's the
Me speaking on people behavior it's a fact. You know what I'm saying? It's not like it's make believe. It's not like that I'm just making up something and saying something. No, I'm speaking the facts. It's written. It's history. It's historic. You can go anywhere and see it.
By the way, while we got everybody here, I want to show y'all how to go to our YouTube page, since y'all acting like y'all don't know how to do the shit. So you go to Smartest Dumb People 23 Podcast, and it's right here. You click on that, it takes you to all our videos, and we got over 27, 30 videos. So go check us out. Make sure y'all like and subscribe. It was a good show.
Thank you, Yo-Yo. Thank you, Yo-Yo.
We appreciate
Hey, man, that's the
fans.
new top fan, man. Fuck what the page say,
Yeah,
man. But no, me and him, we have these back and forth. Go and get the outro.
Because LV, that's just the way he feels, and that's fine. I don't mind, but LV, I'm trying not to say what I want to say, because it really rubs him the wrong way. But if I say it, all right, fuck it, because you say shit about white people, and I'm the CEO of the Smartest Dumb People, and I'm worried about the brand of the Smartest Dumb People. That's period, point blank. And if I try not to say it, because I don't.
Hold on, time out. I can respect that. But I'm not worried about no white invisible daddy that's going to come along on his white shining horse and save the fucking show. I create my own content. Fuck you talking about?
Hey,
you know what I'm saying? White motherfucker
me-
can't control
me-
this.
So I want people to understand that.
I control
I'm
this.
thinking from a CEO standpoint.
And
I'm
you want
thinking
some
about
white man to come save you. That ain't CEO.
And when that white man,
That ain't CEO.
When we signed that white man contract,
I ain't signing. And I ain't signing. That same way, I had people that say, "Well, why you don't go on William King and do the radio?" I said, "Because I can't say what I want to say on that radio station. That it's regulated by all kind of federal shit, and so no, I don't want to go on there. I wouldn't want to go on there, and so." If I can't speak for you, I can only speak for me. I'm not going on anything where I can't be myself and say what the fuck I want to say. I won't give a fuck how much money they gave me. And the sellout of money is why we in the predicament that we in now, and that we will always be in this predicament, because them motherfuckers, somebody can come along.
We just spoke for a whole hour.
Somebody can come along. Somebody can come along and pay you some money to sell yourself out. I'm not doing it. And I'm not saying you. And I'm not saying you.
Sounds like it's saying the brand will take care of itself. So.
I agree. The brand.
I'm not saying
brand will
you.
take care of itself.
I'm not saying you.
Listen, the brand will take care of itself, but it's still my job to worry about the brand, regardless of how a fan feel, regardless of how LV feel. Look, I literally. This has been a dream of mine for 6 years now. It's happening. I got two of my best friends with me. We doing it, and that's just the end of the conversation. Like, I'm just watching out for the brand. I get what y'all saying, but until that moment happens, I don't want us to get.
We're in the moment.
But listen, this video alone, I don't want it to get taken down. We
won't.
all have been blocked off of Facebook for some bullshit.
I've never been blocked.
I don't know fucking.
And I say the most
some
racist rude shit ever.
I just worry about us getting this video being taken down. That would be a fucking week of work just deleted. They will do it. They just like y'all said, Breakfast Club is in the back. They'll do the same thing for our words and content. So
yeah, well, like I said, you know more than me. You get blocked more than me, so you got to be way more vulgar, way more unprofessional, whatever the hell that you're doing. I don't know what the heck you're doing.
Hey,
I ain't never been.
Make sure y'all tune into the smartest.
Maybe because I'm a low level nigga.
Make sure y'all go check.
I'm a low level nigga. They won't block
like and
me.
subscribe.
All right, y'all. Love y'all. Love everybody. Love everybody.
All right, this is the smartest dumb people.
Go ahead. My bad. No, share, subscribe.
Yeah, make sure y'all like and share this video. This is the smartest dumb people. Anthony, that dude Johnson, LV the Great, Mr. Shabazz himself. Y'all have a great night. Salute.
Salute.
Salute.